So we'll give around 2-3 minutes for others to join, and then we'll start with the webinar. Is that fine with you?
Hello.
Yeah, you're audible.
We will start in 2 3 minutes.
Right.
By 10:35.
Thank you for joining, everyone, and we will be waiting for a few more minutes, and then we'll start. So be patient. Okay, Sam, we can start and we'll let people join in and understand the things. If in case anybody has any question, they can raise their hand and can ask the questions as well.
Okay. Should I start? Or you will
Okay,
start?
so a brief, yeah, so
Okay.
a brief introduction about HPCL, which is a Maharatna CPSE company with an annual gross sale over 46 billion US dollars in financial year 2023. They have a strong presence in refinery and marketing for petroleum products across the country, and they own their and operate their refineries at Mumbai and Visakhapatnam. HPCL is the SPCL also owns the largest lube refinery in the country at Mumbai for producing the lube oil-based stock with around 428 metric ton per annum capacity. There is HPCL Green Start R&D Center over at Mumbai, wherein they have they support the innovations and they uh, they provide support to startups. They have very good ideas. They provide support to startups, and they have already provided startups uh, to around 24 startups by the SPCL Udgam Challenge, which has been started in 2017. And about the HPCL Startup Challenge, um, we organize it every year, and this year it's been SIC who have collaborated with HPCL to launch this particular Udgam program or challenge, wherein there are uh, there are 9 problem statements that we are looking to get the solution of, and that's why we are inviting all of the participants here to look forward to provide the solutions for those 9 statements, and there are prize money monetary benefits for the top five performers, or I would say top 5 achievers, and the benefits would be like 5 lakhs for first rank, and second rank would get 4 lakhs, and third would get 3 lakhs, and 4 and 5 would get 2 lakhs each. So there's a monetary benefit. Apart of that, there could be the benefits which might interest you. So if the solution is very good, or if the solution seems to be very feasible, HPCL would provide could provide you to visit the facility physically, and they can tie up for a project to provide the solution on grounds, and as well as they will mentor. They provide mentorship from and SIC will also provide you the mentorship and incubation facility here if you are the good startup challenge winner and you have the good good solution for that problem. The timeline for this particular applications are as below. The application closes on 30th of November, wherein the shortlisting of 20 applications would be there by December mid, and during that time, online pitching would be provided for the top five solutions that would be selected. Finally, there would be a grand finale wherein these top five would present their would they physically present their particular solution that they have selected for these statements. So going further, I will pass on the baton to Sayan to explain about the problem statements and the solutions that they're looking for. And if I've missed anything, he can add further. Sayan is from HPCL. He's a HPCL representative, and we have been organizing these webinars from the past week, and we have already hosted two webinars. That was on 22nd and 25th, and the videos for that are available on SIC's YouTube channel, where you can go and visit the live videos. Over to you, Simon. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Vishes. Thank you for the nice introduction of this HP Become Startup Tech Challenge. I also wish good morning to all the participants. Thank you for joining this webinar. So, in today's webinar, we will only explain about this challenge. And if you have any questions related to the problem statements, you may ask at the end of this webinar. So, previous to this webinar, we have already organized two webinars. The first one where we explained the refinery specific problem statements. And in the second webinar, we explained about the retail SBU specific problem statements. So if you wish to know more about those problem statements, you may go to SIIT Kanpur website, YouTube channel, and you may find more details on those problem statements. So today I will first take you to the website and uh, tell about the structure of the challenge. Let me share my screen. So I hope my screen is visible.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. So this is the uh, HPCL Ludcom Startup Tech Challenge. So this time we are organizing it in collaboration with SIIT Kanpur. And as you can see here, this HPCL Ludcom Startup Initiative. So basically, as Vishesh already told about it, that HPCL is supporting startups since 2017 under the directive of Startup India mission of in Startup India mission. Uh, we launched this program, HPC would come. Through this program, we basically fund the early stage startups and also provide mentorship support and pilot project opportunities. Till date, we have supported 24 startups and with a funding of approx on average 1 crore per startup. But this tech challenge, what I am here to explain about this today, it is not the regular funding process. It is an innovation challenge. So where we discussed with our SBUs, strategic business units, and refineries, and come up with 9 problem statements. So we are seeking innovative solutions from the startups. So if you have any out of the box or innovative solution to these problem statements, we welcome you to apply it on this program. And if your solution is uh, really uh, feasible also, apart from innovative, it should be feasible. Then you may win the prize which is being promised. So first, let me tell you about the criteria of this participation. So there are two things here. So you can be a startup, and if you're a startup, you should have a valid DPIT number. So if you go to apply, so you need to sign up and then apply. So here you can see you need to have a startup DPIT number, and the DPIT number is must for any startup to apply to this program, to this challenge. And if you are not a startup, then also you can apply. If you're a researcher, you are a student who is researching on that particular problem statement, then also you can apply. But in that case, you have to collaborate with some startup who can enable you implement those solutions. So if you're not able to find any startup, you may contact us or SISC IIT Kanpur. So they will help you collaborate with some startup and you may apply to this challenge. So here you can see if any individual or team who is not a part of startup can also participate in association with any startup. However, the startup founder should be present during the jury rounds if your solution is qualified by our eminent committee, judging committee. And just I want to give stress on this particular fact that there may be, uh, whenever you will see the problem statements, there may be many solutions available in the market, some traditional solutions. But we are looking for something which is really innovative, radical, unconventional. So just keep that in mind. You need to have a innovative solutions. Now let me come to the process and timeline of this challenge. So today is 28th November and this is the last webinar we are organizing. We have just 2 days left for when the online application submission will close. So I will ask the participants, whoever is watching this webinar, just don't delay and in maybe by tomorrow you can submit your entries. Because in the last day, if you wait for last day, then there may be some technical glitches so that uh, we it's better to apply early. So say you have applied by 30 November, then we out of the all submitted applications, we will shortlist 20 most promising solutions. So in the first round, 20 most promising solutions will be shortlisted, and those 20 startups or researchers have to pitch before our jury. That will be online pitching. The first round will be online pitching, and out in that online pitching round, we will get select the top five, and this top five will get assured cash rewards. And but will get assured cash rewards, but they have to finally present their solution to our APCL management and SISA IT Kanpur top management in the grand finale event, which will be organized in either Mumbai or HPCL is having an excellent skill development center in Nigdi, so in Nigdi, Pune. So there, the startup has to be physically present and pitch before the jury. So that is planned tentatively on 16th January, that is National Startup Day. So at that National Startup Day, on the grand finale event, we'll get to know the ranking of the top five. These are the incentives of this particular challenge. So the first one will get rupees 5 lakh first prize, second prize 4 lakh, third prize 3 lakh, and the fourth and fifth will get 2 lakhs each. But just not this cash rewards. Apart from this, also you may get a pilot project opportunity at HPCL strategic business unit locations, but only after a proper due diligence. We have to check that if your idea can be implemented or you have the capability to implement that solution in our location. So only then we will get the pilot project opportunity. will get strategic uh, partnership opportunity. You will get, and we'll get mentorship from SIIC, IIT Kanpur, and from HPCL experts also. And if required, you may also be considered, early stage startups may also be considered for incubation opportunity in IIT Kanpur. So I have talked about this challenge, criteria, process, and timeline, and also the incentives. Now let me come to the problem statements. So we have basically 8 problem statements that have come from our refinery SBU, our retail SBU, and HR, corporate HR SBU. And the last one is, which is any other problem of petroleum refining and marketing. So let me start with uh, 1, 2, 3. If you can see 1, 2, 3, this particular problem statements are specific to retail SBUs. And this 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, these are specific to refinery SBU. Let me just go one by one and briefly explain about these problem statements. So let me unshare my screen. Please share. I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, and fine. In the meanwhile, we have a question from Ashwini Singh.
Okay. Uh, okay, we'll take the questions.
Mhm.
Okay. The first question is, will HPCL help in the commercialization of the solution submitted? So may Ashwini can explain in detail what it is meant by the question. Can you speak?
Yeah, Ashwini can speak now. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, yes.
So
Welcome, Ashwini.
what I mean is like suppose we submit the solution, but the solution is in MVP state. So and if solution is approved and selected by the jury, so will it be commercialized in a work order or something like that? I mean for the because ultimately.
Exactly, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. That's what I explained, that this is just a challenge. This is a challenge, innovation challenge. So suppose any startup provides a solution, and we'll first see if it's innovative or it has the potential to serve the purpose. So if it's really innovative and potential to serve the purpose or the solve the problem statement, then we will consider it for a award
Sure.
in this challenge. But for commercialization, we will go through a proper due diligence. So the award is guaranteed, but
Sure.
the this commercialization, what you means paid pilot order. It will be paid, definitely a paid pilot order if it is due diligence is successful. But that is not guaranteed here. This is just a
Sure.
challenge, and
Yeah, yeah, I understand. Sure, sir.
yeah,
Yeah, I see
understand.
the
Okay,
possibility. Sure, thanks. Another question is
okay.
regarding the technology readiness level. Like, what kind of is I mean TRL 3, TRL 4, or you expect the full product
See,
ready?
I think I we no we expect the solution should be implementable.
Hmm. Okay.
Solution should be implementable. So if you say some TLL3 is very primitive in the primitive stage. So
Hmm.
will the better it is, I think TLL6 will be good. I
Hmm.
think in lab scale TLL6 is implementable in lab scale stage, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and that can be commercialized also for a pilot order. So that is the thing. So We just don't want any out of the box idea, uh, but it should be implementable also in short
Sure.
term.
No, there
That is,
it may be
yeah.
possible that the idea has been implemented for one domain, one business sector, but it is applicable
Hmm.
in similar in the context of refinery as well. So in that case, the customization might be required, but the feasibility is there, right?
Exactly. Feasibility should be there. Feasibility should be there, and that is what expected in this challenge.
Sure, sure. Thank you, sir.
Oh, thank you. So let me take you to the questions, problem statements. So as I explained, so basically I will just go through it. See, this is the problem statement number one. This is retail specific business potential assessment of retail outlets. To know more about this solution, you may please visit the webinar, visit and watch, visit this IIT Kanpur YouTube channel and watch the webinar too. So there our HPCL expert has explained about this problem statement in detail. So this is basically talks about uh, setting up a planning to set up retail outlets beside the highways. So there may be maybe new highways coming up in our country, but when a new highway is coming, then we don't have any data related to the traffic or what is the basically what traffic will be generated in that particular corridor. So we don't have the data about that. So we need to have a proper understanding where we should set up our retail outlet. So for that, what we carry out is origin destination study or route deviation study, and through those study we get to know the best place. So this is basically an optimization problem, and we get to know the best spot for setting up a retail outlet. So we need to have this solution for this particular problem statements, and also to partner with wayside amenities like uh, if you can see any retail outlet beside those retail outlet you will spot uh, local food restaurants like McDonald's or KFC, Domino's. But here uh, we want to develop an IT tool, so that tool will just not only assess the business potential for setting up a retail outlet, but also a collaborative tool that will partner with uh, local partners, like say here Kailash Parbat maybe, or such as Honest Food in food chain in Gujarat. So we need a local partner where we can also save on the uh, this cost of renting that particular space. So those things, when we need a proper local partner for that. So this is problem statement one. If you can read the problem statement, you will understand it very like in more detail. You can understand it, and if you have any query, you can always reach out to us. So the main catch of this problem statement is that you have to carry out or think of an origin destination or route division study, and also mm, capture data. That application should capture data on suitable partners for wayside amenities in that particular area. The next problem statement is EVCS management. So as our country is going through steady electrification, so we are also setting up electric chargers in our retail outlets. And for that, we need a proper management system, a central management system, and monitoring of those EV chargers, how it is utilized, where it is being utilized, where the demand is more, where the demand is less. And based on that, we need to plan the maintenance of those EV chargers. So here, the expected outcome is a comprehensive technological advance scalable EVCS maintenance and management system that ensures optimal performance, reliability, and user friendliness of HPCL's EV charging infrastructure. This is very booming area. I hope many startups are working in this particular area and they will come up with their solutions. The third problem statement is also retail specific. It is completion and monitoring of safety audits of retail outlets. So basically, manual processes being currently followed in retail outlets during safety audits, and the entries of the audit points are also through manual mode. So here, the expected outcome is to develop a mobile applications or IT tool that will simplify the safety audit, and it should digitally capture the observations of the auditors and to make the process agile and fast. I would ask, so so those three problem statements belong to the retail SBU. Now the next problem statements are from refinery SBU, and I, anyone who is working in this particular domains like internal corrosion in piping, corrosion circuits is refineries. Then number five problem statement is corrosion in insulated pipes of refineries. Uh, these two problem statements you should visit the webinar one. You will find it in IIT Kanpur website, YouTube channel. So there, our refinery expert has explained in detail about these problem statements. So how to, so here for the problem statement four, internal. So basically here what we want the methodology to be developed for online prediction. First thing is prediction and monitoring of corrosive circuits, and mitigation measures has to be developed to ensure the reliability of these circuits. So basically, there are various parts of a refinery where corrosion is inevitable. But if you can predict the corrosion and monitor it, then you can prevent it and prevent the loss, and that will be a value addition to HPC. So these problem statements are self-explanatory. You should read it, and if you have any questions, you can always reach out to us. The number six problem statement is welding fire hazardous areas. So basically, you must have, anyone is working in the metallurgy area, they can provide solution on this particular topic. So you must know that our HPCL refineries deal with explosives. Like petroleum is a uh, petroleum catch fire anytime if exposed to heat. So that's why we would like to have some welding method, that kind of cold welding that is safe, that will improve the safety of those work in the refinery. So here the expected outcome you can see development of welding process and welding procedure specification through cold welding or any other type of welding that doesn't use heat. So these are all very challenging problem statements, and startups who are really, or any researchers who are really working in this area can provide innovative solutions to these problem statements. Then number seven problem statement is maintenance and repair inspection of storage tanks. We have seen that this storage tanks maintenance and time to repair in a is a critical challenge for us to operate in the refinery. So as long as the this storage tanks are in maintenance and repair, that is a loss for us because productivity loss for the refinery. So we want to tackle this problem statement by minimizing the mean time to repair. So here the applicant should develop a tool that will analyze the work list, job scope, monitor the critical path, plan activities, monitor material availability, follow up reminders. Like it's kind of a project management thing, but you may, you know, you may think of anything else that will solve this particular problem. So you can have two ways to solve the same problem. We will seek for the most innovative ones. And this is the eighth problem statement. So a bit of purpose HR is also here. So basically, when in refinery we are engaging any contract laborers, many times what happens that contract labor doesn't have the uh, any degree, like someone who is working on electrician's jobs. Maybe he have learned from another electrician, but he doesn't have a proper degree of or any certification of that kind. So here, under the directives of Skill India Mission, we want to develop a training program that will provide certification to those unskilled laborers. So that will help them in future if they want to apply to uh, any other any other workplace. So they can show that certificate and they can get the job. So just not only certification on profile specific training, this module should also impart training on common basics of skills, safety compliances, emergency response measures, etc. And apart from this training program, the monitoring of safety and other compliances should also be there with this particular system. And okay, so these are the eight problem statements. And then this is the ninth one, which is any other problem of petroleum refining and marketing. So basically, maybe we have sought solution to eight problem statements to this HP Udgam Startup Tech Challenge. But maybe any of the startups have implemented any other solution in other refineries or other petroleum organizations, refining and marketing organizations. So they can also come up with that solution too. We will see if it is really innovative, then we may also consider implementing the same in our organization also after proper due diligence. But they will also be considered for this challenge. They can also win the awards. So basically, this is a broad area where anything can be there related to petroleum refining and marketing that will add value to the company. So basically, these are the problem statements. If you have any queries related to this, you can reach out to us here. You can reach out to this particular uh, email ID is given, or you can also call us, and we will connect you with the expert to uh, clear your doubts. So, yeah, that's it. If you have any questions, you may ask.
So any questions we have from any of the participants? And I guess there are no questions. So is there anything else you wanna discuss today?
No, I think for someone has raised their hand.
That's already been answered, I guess.
No, PS.
Yeah, hi,
Okay.
Stan. This is Prasoon. Uh,
Okay, hi.
so we are a startup incubated in SIC. So regarding the problem statement number 8, you said you are doing this for Skill India missions. Are you already doing such kind of projects?
No, no, no. As per my knowledge, we are not doing any project related to this.
Okay. And then when you say about skilling, so basically you'll be focusing on skilling related to oil and gas domain to these workers.
Uh, these workers are basically unskilled laborers. So they may be electrician or they may be carpenters or they may be any mechanical workers. So basically, apart from their profile specific trainings, we need to have some training on the common basic soft skills, data keeping, then emergency response printers. safety compliances. So
Hmm.
all those things we need to have in that training module and certification step. It needs to be innovative. That's the catch of this.
Okay, but for this oil and gas domain, is there any skilling such programs already available in the market for unskilled laborers?
I don't think so. Means, as per my knowledge, we don't. I don't know any such program is there. Are you working on some kind of the skilling or skill development
Yes,
programs?
yes. Yeah, yeah. So we are doing with one of the PSU already, but this is a different domain. And we did
Mm-hmm.
through, because of IIT support, we did skilling program in cyber security and artificial intelligence with the Department of Science and Technology and MSME
Mm-hmm.
ministry. So,
So
but
basically, those trainings, those kind of training, basically are for our employees.
hmm,
So here, we are not seeking any skill development for our employees. This
okay,
is for the laborers, labor labor workers. So there will be different kind of training, and it needs to be something something that they will be benefited through this skill development
okay. But these unskilled laborers will be within your ecosystem, yes?
within our ecosystem. Within our ecosystem, and but I think that is not necessary. So whenever we are seeking some or employing some unskilled laborers, we do it through contractors. So
Hmm.
maybe if you can, if or any startup can implement a method to uh, like set uh, impart training to those unskilled laborers, so they can come to directly through those contractors. So in that case, we will not need any extra skill development training to those unskilled laborers apart from the training related to oil and gas specific sectors like safety trainings or emergency response trainings. So in that case, they will already come with the profile specific trainings and certifications. So when a carpenter will be engaged in or any electrician will be engaged in refinery jobs, so they will come with a degree or certification.
Okay, and for this, as you said, maybe the carpenter or electricians will come, but they should have a basic safety training or awareness about this domain. So,
That should be imparted through
okay,
our internal team.
okay, thank you. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Thank
Thank you, Sam, for the introduction and description of this particular challenge. And thank you for everyone participating in this webinar. I would be hoping to have more and more participation in the challenge, and would ask everyone to join in, and we'll promote until 30th of November. We'll promote everyone to join in. We can get as much as participants and have a healthy contest out there so that we can get more and more solutions out from this particular contest. So that's all I have here today. Thank you everyone for joining this webinar. And if you want to revisit the webinar or if you have any query you don't get answered, you can go onto a YouTube channel, check the video. And if you want to have any contact uh, with the HPCL or SIC, you have the contact numbers there on the website, along with if you're a SIC member or SIC's incubated company, then you have that number of the program manager number. You can contact them and you can have information about it. So that's all for today. Have a good day ahead and all the best for the challenge to everyone. And hoping to see you there. Thank you. Bye-bye.
thank you. Thank you.